Greetings, audience. It's been a while since we've had this one, hasn't it? It's back time for Chapter Master and the Lamenters again. So, we shall begin. So, as I said, this is my, 30th attempt at trying to do this stupid challenge. And believe it or not, it's usually the glitches that kill it rather than anything else. But, I reckon if, persistence and blunt force will eventually get the job done. Let's call it the World Eaters philosophy in regards to redeeming the Lamenters, shall we? Enough brute strength and enough persistence and enough bodies, and eventually you'll get the job done. So, I have started off just rearranging the chapter as always, issuing combi flamers, lash cannons, melter guns, just issuing stuff to different companies. Fourth company, as usual, I have fully armed with a nice diverse amount of weapons. Each of them have 2 apothecaries, 2 tech marines, captain, chaplain. I've equipped all their vehicles to them. I've rearranged the librarian corps around, and just generally purchased enough weapons and armor and equipment. I have bike squadrons to get a bit of a idea going. Now, as with everything that tends to kill us, it's usually orc invasions, and while there are certainly orc worlds in the north, I'm going to have to trust the Imperial Navy to deal with them, because the greater threat is in the south. So we're going to swing the fleet south, and try and cut off and kill as many orc worlds as possible. We'll also need to worry about setting up a reliquary at some point too. So we shall begin. Right, 2, 1, 0. Black Creek, Adeptus Mechanicus homeworld, Necron Tomb, that's worth keeping an eye on. Right. Now, we are going to praise the Ecclesiarchy, because A, the Lamenters have a good relationship with the Ecclesiarchy, and B, if we're going to have Sisters of Battle auxiliaries later on, we're going to need their support. Right. Down to Zentra. 2, 1, go. We're not even going to bother talking to the orcs. Yep, orc fleets here and here. Okay, so we are in the right place. Aha, that's a good place to build. Oh, defense is heavy. I thought it said corruption heavy for a second there. Right, to Cerastus. Okay. Orc world's moderate. Going to exclude the wounded. Full strength raid. I'm going to, once it gets slower, maybe just use first company. See if we can get them Terminator armor faster. Right. All infantry, including you. Unload. Just doing it that way because tanks won't get the XP I need for Terminator armor. Right. Bolters. Make an orb. Alright. Now we shall reload first company. Back on board the battle barge. I still wish I could actually name the Lamenters battle barge. Because, as I've said before, the Lamenters floating fortress monastery is actually a floating star fort. It's a mobile star fort called the Meta-Lycranum. They had 2 battle barges, the Daughter of Tempests and the Sister of Storms. The Daughter of Tempest was, as we all know, taken and confiscated by the Inquisition, and given to the bastard Minotaurs, who promptly lost it in a battle, because that's exactly what you expect from those Minotaur assholes. Incidentally, yes, I absolutely despise the Minotaurs as a chapter, for everything they represent, from being the High Lord's personal attack dogs, to their willful attacking of fellow loyal Astartes, to their confiscation and theft of holy relics, to basically their entire presence in the Imperium. And when I read in the New Dark Imperium storyline that the Minotaurs lost all of their Gene Seed stocks to the Death Guard, I actually laughed. So, if anyone tries to defend the Minotaurs, I shall tell you to get screwed, because the Minotaurs deserve to die, as a Space Marine chapter, and I really hope the day comes when they do. Them and the Marines Malevolent both deserve to die. The Iron Hands need to get frickin' the shit kicked out of them until they man up and stop being, assholes. But I can at least tolerate them more than the bloody Marines Malevolent or the Minotaurs. Well, speaking of which, get 82, 83. Oh yeah, 82, 83 XP. So it's slow, but getting there. Right, throw them back into the battle barge. Right, 8 turns. We're gonna go down to Orax because I want to wait for the fleet. Yep, to bail. I'm gonna have to wait for the second round of the fleet to bail. Oh, buggering. I basically lost the sector. Because that's going to last at least 20, 30 turns. And by that stage, the Orc fleets are going to take over the entire sector. That is why I hate, with a passion, some of this game. Because the random elements and the misfortune trait assigned to the Lamenters just hurt them so badly. Oh, I should have split our 4th company and sent them north. At least then I'd have a fighting force able to deal with these bloody Orcs. Alright, 1st company. Oh, there's no Orcs left. Okay, well. I guess. Forget about it, I suppose. Right. Sororitas Cathedral. Already on 3% penitent. Yes! Alright, quick. 2, 1. You're kidding me, right? 10 battleships? I lost 2 escorts. See, that's another thing. The fleet size means nothing. That could mean 1 battleship, but that apparently means 20? What? I really hope that doesn't come up in the record. Apologies, the cat is meowing out the window even though it's been fed 5 times today already. And it doesn't seem to know the concept of shutting up. Gotta love animals, don't you? Right, flanking lictor. There it is. Bloody thing. Right, I'm really waiting for that lemon fleet to bugger off. I should actually send 4th company off somewhere separate, shouldn't I? Alright. Now, we shall send 1st company. I think that planet, 6.7 billion. That planet's got Imperial Guard to back it up. We'll send them there. Now, we want 4th company, which is aboard the Skull Blazer. So we want to deselect everyone except the Skull Blazer and 1 escort and send them that way. Oh, I have to end turn, don't I? Everyone except those 2. They go that way. Excellent. And the rest of the fleet shall stay and deal with these Tyranids. Alright. Nice, 158 Tyranids, 20 Gene Stealers. Alright. Now, I know we need planet, attack, local forces. Excellent. 55 Lamenters, 2 Apothecaries, 2 Deck Marines. I didn't actually land the Rhinos. Interesting, it said Rhinos were lost. Alright, Alright, 1st company is done. Select all, load back aboard. No, we just go all infantry. Unload, disperse. Rest of the chapter can raid the second world. Planking Lecter again. Right. 56 Space Marines. Excellent. Storm Bolters, auto guns. I like to think when the auto guns and it says cultists, they're referring to Gene Stealer cults. Which, if that was intentional, that's a cool detail. Aha, ancient ruins. Right, we're going to select all and reload first company back into the barge. And got heavy orcs and heavy orcs. Okay. You can't really raid with just one company, can we? Won't you do a save? I like that I'm playing the Lamenters Redemption, and the loading screen icon is, or the menu icon is the Lamenters helmet. We'll launch a raid with everybody. This wasn't quite the idea I thought it would be. Yep. That's so bullshit, the difference between the two unit forces. So Tyranids, you can, a heavy level Tyranid presence, you can wipe out with a company of Space Marines. But Orcs somehow can kick your ass. And yes, I've read The War of the Beast, and I know how dangerous Orcs can be. But even so, and of course they go the other way. Jeez. The game's being massively more glitchy than normal today, isn't it? First with the warp storms, then with the frickin' fleet bullshit. Alright, enemy leader killed. Hooray. Now launch another full strength raid. I need to get those auxiliaries pretty quick. I also need to bloody build that the artifact vault before the Inquisition come knocking. No, Imperial Navy, stop, come back. Oh, that's going to be 10 battleships already, isn't it? It's going to be 10 battleships by the time I get there. I still question why no one's actually bothered to remake this game. I mean, seriously, the amount of shit being shoveled onto Steam Early Access every other day, why wouldn't you, make this? And considering how easy it is for, and the frickin' Inquisition. And of course, I don't have anywhere to dump my artifacts, and the nearest available world is ages away. I'm going to restart the seed. The seed itself is awful. The world structure isn't helping me. The RNG is bullshit, and I'm just going to let these guys die. I'm sorry, but I cannot win this game. It is broken and patchy, and the reason I don't make videos much in it is because I've exploited everything not exploited, but I've done everything I can do within the limitations of the engine, and what I can't do, I physically cannot do, and it pisses me off. It frustrates me that I can't play this game properly. It frustrates me that it's so unfinished. It frustrates me that the glitches and the lack of patches and updates and notes. It pisses me off that Games Workshop are seemingly able to whore out their license to every D-list third-party developer. Although, Focus Home were alright. But anyway, they're able to farm out their license to frickin' mobile developers and D-list third-party video game studios. Yet, a game like this that deserves and that has passion and drive and potential and deserves to be made into a full product, a full game, just got threatened with legal lawsuits and dumped and shat on. It upsets and angers me because this game could be amazing if someone was to do it properly. Seriously, if Focus Home or any one of those studios, just half the game's already built for you. Yeah, it just baffles the mind. It baffles the mind that this isn't actually a real thing. It baffles the mind that... Why... Yeah. I can't even think about that anymore. Wait a minute. What? The Battle Badge still exists? Really? The Battle Badge still exists. How? I'm not complaining. I was actually about to dump this save file, and I am going to, because without, half the Space Marine forces I have at my disposal, I'm not going to be able to do much, but how am I still alive? This shouldn't be a thing. Well, I'm still going to... I think it was... My words were poetic enough that it's worthy for me to end here, but... Even so... Crazy. Anyway, I am actually going to end it here because... I have nothing left to do in this game. There's no reason for me to have to play it. And I would play stuff like... I own Space Hulk, Deathwing, and Eternal Crusade, but no one plays them. So, me doing videos in them by myself doesn't work. I could go back to playing Dawn of War stuff again, but none of you really seem to like it when I played Dawn of War. I don't know. I mean, Battlefleet Gothic is still really fun to play, and you guys seem to like it, but I don't actually know what the bloody hell to do, because I tried playing Total War Warhammer, and it seems like no one was really interested in that. Everyone seems to like 40k over fantasy. I'm just going to end this here, because I have nothing left to say on it. I shall catch you guys again in something else another time.